guys, this is CA Yashashwini Srinivas. Hope everybody is doing great. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today in this video, I'll be sharing my EY campus placement interview experience and the questions that they have asked. So let's get started. Firstly, how many rounds my interview was 2 rounds. First round was the technical part, the technical round, which was around 45 minutes, and the second round was with the HR, which was just 10 minutes. Okay, so coming to my technical interview, it was for 11 to 11:45. It was a campus placement interview, so I think that is the reason my rounds are less. There were only 2 rounds, which is technical and HR. Coming to technical part, so the first basic questions every interviewer asks is about. Firstly, she introduced my interviewer. She introduced about herself, and then she gave some, idea about her position and her responsibilities being in EY. And then she asked me about introduce yourself. So I started introducing myself. That was the first question about. It is a very common question that every interviewer asks you, introduce yourself. So and then comes to second question. She asked me about explain the statute. Since I had an experience in statutory audit, she asked about explain how you were doing the statutory audit in your firm, what was the process and everything. And next she asked about what is our audit walkthrough, and then assertions. She asked about assertions for PPE and inventory, trade receivables and trade payables. This was the third question. Fourth question that she asked me is about how to calculate the revenue as per Ind AS 115, and she also asked me to explain it with an example. And fifth question, the questions were mostly in audit, because since it was a external audit interview for assurance role, I think mostly the questions were from FR and the audit, mostly audit I can say. And the fifth question again, it was about the audit procedures that I will follow for the to audit the PPE, and how to audit the revenue, and how to audit the expenses. And she also asked me about what is tolerable error. And surprisingly, she asked me about valuation techniques that we have read in fair value measurements. And she also asked me about materiality, and what is materiality, and explain the types of materiality. And in the financial reporting, she asked me about 116 leases. And she also asked me about the difference between impairment and depreciation. There were 2 to 3 case studies that has been asked by her. I don't think so I'll remember it. I remember it properly. It's been a while since I had an interview. Yeah, these were pretty much the questions that have been asked, mostly related to audit in my interview, which is answerable for mostly everybody, which were normal, good, easy questions was there. And yeah, the interview was scheduled for 45 minutes and lasted for 38 minutes. And then again at the 3 p.m. I had an HR interview, which lasted for 8 minutes, which was scheduled for 10 minutes and lasted for 8 minutes. Basically, again, she asked me about introduce yourself and your educational qualification, and my mostly about my personal things. And she asked me about some audit related queries and audit related questions, and that's it. The interview lasted for 8 minutes, and this is it, the campus placement EY GDS interview. So this was about the video. I think for you guys, if I have to say, if you are somebody who have to who are giving a interview for external audit role, I think knowing audit subject well is very important, especially the chapters of audit report, that's SA 700 series. And knowing about assertions, audit procedures for trade payables and trade receivables. Mostly if you are a person who have gone through, who have done statutory audit in your firm, or in your articleship, I think that is a add on to you guys, because it is very comfortable to you to answer for the questions by relating to your articleship experience. That is something that I felt. So this is it about the video. Meet you guys in the next video.